You can't miss the construction on the south end of the parkway where ODOT and the city are partnering on a project that will create 2 new overpasses and 3 new roundabouts where 3rd Street and the parkway intersect. Take a look.
Well, this is one of the bigger projects that we've tackled here in the Bend area. It goes from Pell Road all the way over to Brookswood and then up to Powers and down here to what was the 3rd Street intersection that'll go away with the completion of an overpass there.
It's a $27 million project, and it's going to tie the east to the west side of Bend across the parkway. It involves 2 bridges, 3 roundabouts.
And what it will do is both open up this south side area, but it'll also take the stoplights off the highway. And that was one of the real motivators for ODOT, was to try and get some more of that through traffic moving more smoothly, which is, after all, our big picture goal, to try to keep people and services and goods moving from one end of the state to the other.
This project is a partnership between the City of Bend, Oregon Department of Transportation, and also the Oregon Legislature, which provided the money for the project. In some ways also it's a partnership with the community. We began designing and planning this project for many, many years. It's been 10 years in the making, actually.
Well, this project comes courtesy of the Jobs and Transportation Act, which actually raised a 6-cent a gallon tax increase for motorists. But the return on that investment was to get the improvements here to the southern part of Bend. And it's not just the improvements, but we're also putting a lot of people to work here making these improvements.
The Bend Parkway, when it was constructed, left the north end and the south end a little bit unfinished. And so here we are in the south end of the Bend Parkway, the Murphy Road connection. And it really does tie the community into the parkway and across the parkway, east and west sides of the city.
Well, our big picture goal is to move freight and people from one end of the state to the other. And there was something of a bottleneck here in Bend, as with the construction of the parkway, we left a couple of stoplights on that this project will eliminate. And so what we get out of that is efficiency of travel.
The project has 3 roundabouts. One, the largest roundabout at 3rd and Murphy Road, a new roundabout. The other 2 roundabouts provide more of a community or a neighborhood access. One is at Brookswood, and the other new roundabout's at Peril intersection.
Well, there's a whole lot of work going on, and it'll ramp up as we get closer to the completion date of the project. And what'll happen between now and then is that we'll see girders go on behind me on the overpass. You'll actually see what looks like a bridge. Then we'll start putting in some of the surfacing that goes over that. We'll see roundabouts come together here at 3rd Street and at Peril. And so we'll see a lot of activity taking place as this project gears up.
There are 2 roundabouts being constructed, one at Brookswood and the other one at Peril. And they have right now, at the current sort of intersection type there's a lot of crashes. These roundabouts will greatly reduce those crashes.
Well, the big picture Murphy project gets a lot accomplished in a fairly compact space. We'll have traffic coming northbound again, which we've closed off for now, but it'll start coming back north. And at the same time, we'll open up that southbound ramp that'll go across here, and without any stoplights or anything, take motorists from 3rd Street and put them back down onto the highway. And then Murphy will open up from Peril to Brookswood at the end of the project, and we'll have a connectivity that doesn't exist today and hasn't existed, and we'll really open up and actually make this cross-city traffic pattern safer than it used to be and much more efficient than it was too.
The city, in a partnership with ODOT, thinks this is a fantastic project. It's providing a great deal of jobs when we need it. It also is going to give us a really, really good, what we call a corridor road connection. It's going to be much safer. It's going to tie the city together. We're really looking forward to this project.